Yeah. Good morning. You know, I realize what one of my true problems is preparation. Yeah. Yeah. I'm good at winging it, I think, getting things done. When I write everything down, well, things go wrong.
Okay. I used to be afraid of the world outside my door, so I lived within the pages of a book. I used to be so scared of what I couldn't control. It seemed whatever I touched, I broke. The wind at my back, the grass so green, the sun on my face, it was all a dream. Till you said, wake up, wake up, wake up, take my hand. I'm here for you now, I'll help you stand. The world isn't so frightening, it's not all thunder and lightning. And as long as we are together, life can only get better. I used to be embarrassed about my eyes, my nose, my smile, so I hid my face behind my hair. I spent so many years feeling like I was drowning. Now finally I'm coming up for air. Laughing out loud, being part of a team, touching the stars, it was all a dream. Till you said, wake up, wake up, wake up, take my hand. I'm here for you now, I understand. The world isn't so frightening, it's not all thunder and lightning. And as long as we are together, life can only get better. Life can only get better.
Good morning. Good morning. Monday morning coffee, and I'm late. I'm very late this morning. Back was out all night long trying to toss and turn, and I couldn't toss and turn without moaning, grunting, and wanting to whimper and curl up into a ball. Because it was quite the active weekend, projects around the house. It was an incredible week, actually. But it is, let's see, it's Monday, it's June 16th, 2025. It is 5:28 in the morning. Oh, I slept in. I totally slept in. And my wife just left. She went up north to be with our daughter, a granddaughter that's in the hospital. She's doing good. She's doing really good. Trying to meet morning traffic, trying to get ahead of like 4 different cities along the way. Last time she tried to do that, she gets out of the house. She's like, I'm going to go at 6 in the morning and I'll beat everyone. I'm like, not going to beat anybody, sweetheart. You're going to be right. No. Nobody go. We live out in farm country. By the time I get to the city, it's going to be just fine. No. She picked up my daughter to go up to the hospital. Boom, right in the middle of morning rush hour traffic of everyone trying to get to work. Told you. This is horrible. She hates driving in the city. She hates driving. And I'm from California, so it's like, whatever. I love LA traffic. Well, the freeway stuff when it goes really, really fast. You know why? Because unlike everyone here in this state where everyone's like, I'm first, and cutting everyone off, you know, when everyone's like 12 to 15 inches close to each other on the LA freeways, at least that I remember, and you turn on your turn signal, and these gaps just open for you to move over. You know why? Because if they don't, and you try to get over and nudge your way, you're going to take out you and 9 other people out, and everybody knows it. So they get the flip out of the way. That's why I like the traffic, because They're not trying to cut you off. They're trying to avoid their own death, is what it seems like. It is June 16th. Good morning. Let's see. What are we going to talk about this morning? Well, let's start with welcoming. Wait a minute. Awesome. That stuff that came from my daughter is really, really good. Okay. You're going to see me getting red because I took my niacin this morning for my blood flow, and I'm already feeling flushed, so I got the itching. Good morning. It's good to see you. You look good. Really? No, you look good. Don't worry about the hair. Look at me. Don't worry about the hair. Okay, want to say hello and welcome to our new subscribers. Got my notes. Always got my notes. You know I have notes. Oh, but I don't have glasses. Hold on. I don't know where my other glasses are, so here's my... I kind of look nerdy-ish, sort of. Anyway, these are those reading glasses that are the UV, they're light stuff for looking at your screen monitor. But I can see my pad. We're going to say good morning to our new members of our community. Welcome. We have John Burns, who goes by Jurassic Couch. I like that. Christy McGuire. Welcome, Christy. We have... you guys have the greatest names. We have the Great Granny Giggles a Lot. What an awesome name. Okay. No, that's her Substack. Great Granny Giggles a Lot. I love that. And J Rhodes Wood 1, that's the email. I didn't find a name. And then the last one, I'm just going to call you C-Buzz. I have to, because that looks like a Russian name, and there's no way that I can pronounce it. Everything will be a guess. So let me just say, welcome. It looks Russian. It doesn't tell me where you're from. So, welcome, C-Buzz. Welcome to all of you. Oh, and here's a really cool thing. The longer I'm here on Substack, the more my friends that I've been on the internet writing full time and doing this stuff since 2005. I got on 2004, but just really started publishing Wanted Hero in 2005, and have made a lot of friends online over the years. And especially when I went in between, writing and doing Wanted Hero and also being a daddy blogger. I made a lot of friends while I was a daddy blogger, mainly with the mommy bloggers, because daddy bloggers, well, they're buttheads. There's so much ego. You think that they're just a bunch of friendly bud dads that would stand around some barbecue drinking a beer and chatting about kids. No, most of them are jerks. It's a peen contest, no matter what you talk about. I'm like, I don't want to hang out with you. I met like 3 daddy bloggers that were like decent human beings. The rest of them, I'd rather meet you in the parking lot and kick your butt. What mean people. It's like, yeah, I'm not listening to you. The mommy bloggers, though, wow, what great human beings. And real, I like moms that really care, and they show through their actions. So I hung out with them. I would interact and promote their articles and things like that, and do events with them. And anyway, a lot of really good. I wish I could have gotten my wife to be a blogger. I'm pretty sure that families would want to know. I know I say that I'm the dad of 13. So what? Who cares? You know what people really want to know? What does the mom of 13 have to say? Really? Right? Who's going to listen to me? I'm trying to get my wife on this. She won't have anything to do with the internet. She won't come here. She won't. No. She won't. I got her to do a couple podcasts, but that was it. And yeah. Ooh, my face is really starting to burn. Am I getting red? Yeah, I'm getting red. Ooh, this is hot. So I have my friends are starting to show up on Substack. Tangent. I got Kevin Duncan, who I just think he's the greatest guy in the whole world. He's just awesome. I'm so his number one fan, probably after his mom. Well, after his mom and his wife, he married an awesome gal. So I'm his third biggest fan. But Kevin, and Kevin's here, and Kevin's part of the community now. This is so awesome. Well, I have a dear friend, probably one of the neatest ladies you will ever meet. So I don't know what she's going to be doing here on Substack, or what she's going to be writing about. But if she writes something, you should just be following her. Her name is Nicole Akers, and her daughter used to read Wanted Hero. I'm not sure how we met. I don't remember. Nicole, I don't remember. But she is the most lovely human being. Oh my goodness. So when she decides to plant her, what do we plant on Substack? A post? Do we plant our feet? I don't know. When she has an official Substack, whether it's by her name or something else, I'm gonna drop it here with you guys. And I know it's not going to be fiction, but she's such a great person. You're gonna love her. You're just gonna love her. So, hello, Nicole. Welcome to Substack. She's not part of our community. I'm pretty sure she will be. It'll happen. But I'm so happy she's here. Substack will be better because of it. So welcome, Nicole. Let's see, what else have we got? Baby's doing good. Oh, we had our first. This kind of sucked, but it was interesting. It had to do with zombies too. Well, in a roundabout way. So one of my children, we had a very scary event, and I don't remember what day. I just remember that we went without a lot of sleep, and we had to call the ambulance, and we had to call the paramedics. So I went, and I've never called the paramedics. I've never called an ambulance before, and we had to. We had a child who had their first seizure. We have epilepsy in the family. So it was a bit of a scary go, and we're not scared when we see an episode. It's like, no, we've got this. It's not a problem. But it kept going on and on and on. And the hard thing is that she also had a chest cold. We found out later that she had pneumonia coming on, so she couldn't breathe. So we get her to relax, and she starts to come out of this. It's like, hey, mom and dad are here. Starts to come out. And then she'd try to breathe. She'd cough and then couldn't breathe, which would cause stress. And then the seizure would intensify again. And that went on for 90 minutes. So it was a bit out of our league. We're like, my wife and I look at each other, and she's like, so when do we call for help? I'm like, I'm thinking now, because this is not stopping, because we can't. I don't know how to help her breathe better. So I called the paramedics. Turns out we knew the paramedics in the area. So I have people that we know showing up at our house. They're like, did you call the paramedics? Call an ambulance? I was like, yeah, come on in. So next thing, we have our child's bedroom flooded with paramedics. Then the ambulance gets here. So mom rides down on the ambulance, and I'm following behind. We get to the hospital. And by the way, everything's good. Everything's okay. We did find out that she has pneumonia, and everything's we're good. We're back to normal, whatever normal is for us. So everything's fine. We're there at like 2:30 in the morning. So at about 3 in the morning, they're like, okay, we need to take a chest x-ray and see, because her cough is just horrid. And it sounds, the wet just stuff in that cough. So we say, would you please, do a chest x-ray? So my daughter doesn't like being alone, does not like hospitals at all. Who does? We're there, and I tell all the nurses, we got 3 nurses in there, 2 guys and a gal, and I was like, hey, now that all of you are in the room, I want to tell all of you something. And one of them starts backing out of the door. I was like, come back in. I was like, we love you guys. We have 2 hospitals. We're like in between 2 specific hospitals. And one is like the best, and this is where we go to. We go down to Nephi. It's the best hospital we've ever been to. So many emergencies and issues and things, and they're wonderful. And the doctors are wonderful, and the nurses are wonderful, and I just love them. As we're walking out, I even pointed at the great big buff security guard. I looked at the nurses and said, I even like him. He's like, what? Somebody likes me? The nurse is like, don't let it go to your head. And then the other hospital is like 3rd to the bottom in the nation. It's like, oh, hell no, I'm not, no. So the ambulance gets here. So we can go to the one in Payson. No. Can we go to Nephi? He's like, I'll take it. I'll take you wherever you want to go. I said, we want to go to Nephi. He's like, okay, it's a great hospital. Found out that the ambulance is from the Nephi hospital. Anyway, so we got to do the chest x-ray. Walking down the hall, and there's like one other person in the ER. Us and one other person. And it's a big ER. No sounds. Nothing. Nobody wandering the halls in this vast hospital. And I had just played 7 Days to Die that afternoon. So my mind's going. And I'm looking around, I'm going, this looks like a scene where zombies come out. My daughter's like, and the nurse are rolling her down. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, there's no sounds here. This is a setup for a scene in a movie. That's what I'm thinking. I'm waiting for the moans. They didn't come, but that's just what, And then we get out and everything's fine. They give her an antibiotic and we're about ready to go home. And I look down and our van's on empty. These are like farm towns. There's like, who's open to get gas? We can't get home. So now I'm wandering further south away from our house, trying to find the gas station that I'm pretty sure is open. And I was right. The pumps were open. And driving around, I'm like, this looks like where zombies would be. And my wife's like, stop saying that. Stop playing that game. What is wrong with you? I don't know. So, anyway, so everything's good. That was our experience with an ambulance during the week. Yeah. And then we all slept the next day. We got up long enough to take care of animals. Put on some movies for the kids and help Grandma. And then 4 of us slept most of. It kind of throws us off. But anyway, everything turns out good. Yep. Let's see. What else do I have? This week is the last of our... The Ink and Purpose. The 12th article comes out. And I think we'll publish it into a book, but I also have another Substack that I am building. I know, this is going to be crazy, but I actually am going to I'm organizing, designing a new Substack for writers, just the business side. Not all the stuff that I've learned how to do since 1986. I've been asked to share it so many times. I'm going to do a Substack. Anyway, but that's going to be straight business. To play and get to know me, you come over here. This is where we're going to play and have fun. Over there, it's going to be straight-laced. Trying to show people how to, the non-traditional path. The way that I've been able to do this all these years and how I use the different skills that I've learned to raise a family, to live a writer's life that most people don't get the opportunity to do because they have pretty unique perspectives and expectations that in a lot of instances are unrealistic and unreal. And I think a lot of writers probably don't realize that they could have almost, if not everything that they want, if they shift their perspectives just a bit. Truly. And so I'm going to map out and teach the things that I've learned. The skill sets, explain the opportunities, try to open people's brains just a bit, not just for new writers, but even medium and advanced. So, and this is all from the perspective of an indie author, so take it with a grain of salt, take it with whatever you want. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that as well. So, Ink of Purpose, last one this week. Let's see. Oh, I was approached yesterday, asked if I was about ready with The Hero Within. And yes, now I need to do a one shot. We got the rules. We got enough of the rules so that whoever wants to play this and try it and be some of my alpha testers, I'm going to do a one shot and then probably create a single or maybe 2 PDFs. And then it's free for everybody to give it a try. I would love to, all the articles that we talked about, that we worked out, the rules, which they're going to be different now. I'm kind of embarrassed about that, but after going through, that's why we talk about these things out loud, by the way, is because you work out these things, you put it all down there on paper, you look at the rules and go, yeah, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. So we're going to go this way. That's what I did. And now that's way better because like I tell clients when I've done artwork for people over decades, I was like, don't worry about not knowing what you want. More often than not, you find out what you want by seeing what you don't want. And then you zero in. And that's how that works. And so I'm gonna be working on The Hero Within. We're right there, and that's gonna be fun. And that has been my goal before the end of this month, is to have something to give to you so we can all play and then get feedback. And by the way, in that conversation, came up with one final really cool thing. I told you that I was working on in the hub. And I know I haven't talked about the hub in a while. I do work on so many things that I don't talk about because I don't remember. I don't remember when I do these videos. However, I've been working on the world creation room in the hub. And it's probably the most fun artwork. I should probably just... I feel like I want to show you. Just I don't ever do this. Can I do this? Hold on one second. I got my iPad that I'm drawing this on. Let me just show. I'll just give you just a little taste. I'll give you part of one layer. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because I don't want you freaking out. I have been drawing this room, and I'm not going to show you all of it. I'm just going to show you a little bit here. It's so complex. I just had this idea for a room for roughly 9 to 12 of us at a time, so it's not going to fit everybody. It's not. This is going to be when we get together that we can play this game. That was the other suggestion that was made yesterday, is when we do the Hero's Journey, maybe what we should do is actually do a live stream, and let's try playing it together on the live stream. That would be a lot of fun. So I'm only going to show you just a little bit of this. Okay. In fact, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna move it out of the way. So I'm not gonna show you the whole scene. Because I don't want to. So I'm drawing this. Oh, can we get it? Can we get it? Is that too much? Come on, we can do this. No, it's too much reflection. Oh, that's a little bit better. Oh, a little bit. Come on. Anyway, can you see the designs and everything? It's a vast hall where we will be sitting around a round table as magic is forming from our ideas. So this is a room in the hub, and all the seats around the great table will have the cameras around it. I've been working on this. This is like my love, my absolute love. I just wanted a really fun, intricate place from my imagination that you and I could sit down and talk about this stuff. And I thought one of the other uses of this room is I would love to spend some time and get a few of us together. And if you're working on a story, let's get in that room and let's just talk about world building. Let's talk about ideas to help you and your story. That would be fun. Just hang out together. We'll get together. Bring your soda, your tea, your coffee, whatever you're drinking, and let's sit around and visit with each other and brainstorm together for everybody's stories. Whatever we're doing, we'll just discuss stuff and have fun. Get to know each other better and assist each other and support each other. That sounds like fun. That's another purpose of this room. So I want it to be really, really cool. Yeah. So that's what I'm working on. Thank you for showing up this morning. Thank you for being you. I love you guys. I'm usually happy. I'm usually happy. I also want to give a special thanks to my neighbors who helped me when my daughter had a seizure. I had not experienced the EMTs, the medical community. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Nathan. Gosh, who else was there? I'm so sorry. Michelle. Gosh, who else was there? I know I missed some names. I love you guys. I'm so grateful. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do other than to call 911. And my neighbors came. I didn't know that all my neighbors were EMTs. So, thank you. I brag about my community, my little tiny town here. I have the most wonderful people in the whole world are now my neighbors. And I love them. I love them and I like every single one of them. There's no exceptions. They're the greatest people in the world. And I'm grateful for you. Thank you. So, have a great day. Have a great week. So much stuff to do. Remember, you are more than you think you are. Oh my goodness. I hope you all had a happy Father's Day. I did. I should have started with that, but it's over. Being a dad's the greatest thing in the world. Okay, we got things to do. Let's start the day. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.